Our final performer came to me about a year and a half ago from the West Coast, where he was one of the top magicians in California. What do I know from California? There are a lot of fires.
Oh.
And it's a little warmer than here. But he did his first performance on this stage, and the rest is history, ladies and gentlemen, because the audience kept requesting, when is he going to be performing again? Well, today is one of those days. Give it up for Roderick Rooks.
Not a big crowd. That's good. Give it up for Gary. Keep it up for Gary. That was good. Part was amazing. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm here to show you I am a not only a magician, but I love to find magical devices. It's my addiction. It's where all my money goes to. Before we get started, though, can I have everyone just think of a playing card? You got to see a lot of playing cards. Just think of one. Does anyone think of the King of Spades? Yeah, it's not very impressive. It's just a reason for me to get the table out. Yeah, you like that one. Table. If you like that, it's going to get way better from here. This is cheap compared to what... Well, I hope you like it more. Anyways. So, what I have here is... Everyone knows... does anyone here use Amazon? Like Amazon Prime? It's a lifesaver. Free shipping. You just buy tedious, random things. Now, this one's even better. Instead of the... 3-day shipping? I want the red ones. Yeah, the red. I can just pull off the red one. Yeah! I told you it gets better. Oh, you can clap for that. That's good. That's all right. Now I'm going to do this. You, sir. Can you just tell me, do these cards look pretty thoroughly shuffled?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, no.
No, maybe.
Yeah, the cards are supposed to be it. You know, we'll just do this anyways, okay? Can I have you just go and tell me to stop? Right there? Okay, go ahead and take that card. And what I'm going to have you do, don't show it to me. You don't even have to show it to anybody else. Because what I'm going to have you do... actually, I'm very sorry about this. I might have jumped the gun on this. Let me see. Yes, I'm going to have you put that in your pocket for now. I'll be back to you in just a couple more minutes. We'll do something else. Yeah, you, what's your name? Mindy? Mindy, can I have you, can I have you just take this card? I'm going to have you go ahead and write your name right on it. Or a picture, whatever you like to write on it. I'll hold it for you. It'll be easier that way. Oh, we're getting artsy. This is in cursive, everybody. How old are you? 8? I don't even know how to write cursive. Can I have you come join me on stage over here? Everyone give it up for Mindy, okay? Mindy, now, I'm not always a snazzy dress magician, right? I have a regular life of where I am an underwater welder. Really? I do, yeah, really. I do commercial diving. I have worked anywhere from California to Louisiana, all the way to New York. If you go to Pier 6, if you go to the Sanitation Pier, or even Brooklyn Beer Park, you will be standing on stuff that I helped build with these tiny, tiny hands. It's a shame, regular body, tiny hands. Okay, anyways, Mindy, what I'm going to do is, they like to put me in the water a lot because I'm very, very good at welding under there. Now, I have to say, it's a little bit of a trick I use. While all the guys have to do it with their talent, I have learned how to use magic to my ability. And I found out that not only can you weld metal together, even underwater, you can also weld cardboard together. So I have, we want to count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. We tell everyone I have 4 pieces of cards now. Yeah. Turn this way and say it. Perfect. Get some cute points. I'm not making them on my own, okay? So I got 4 cards, okay? And I have my torch here. Mindy, what I'm going to do is it's very important with this torch to be very careful. You just got to warm it up. The trick is not to let it catch on fire like that. Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. Is that your card? Right. Yeah, you get your card. Thank you. What's your name, sir? What's your name? Yes, you. In the jacket?
Me, Coney.
Tommy. Everyone, when Tommy claps, I want you all to clap. He seems to have figured out how it all works, okay? Yeah, it works that way. Mindy, can I have you take this card and go ahead and sit right back down? Everyone give it up for Mindy. Now, that took, let me see. Perfect. You, sir, your name one more time? Ed. Ed, will you, I want to show you this next thing. This is something that I found. I have also, just a couple months ago, I got back from Europe. I was performing in Edinburgh. It was a bunch of fun. I did a little magic pilgrimage coming from Scotland, England, and into France, and I found this puppy at a little tiny little thrift store there. I do a lot of my shopping. This thing has magical properties. It's able to tell the future. Granted, it's not really magic. I think there's some sort of science. I just know what the science is. The only problem is I found it's only able to tell very trivial futures. Like, for instance, you miss in the glasses, tomorrow you're going to be slightly annoyed at the water pressure, but you'll get over it. It won't affect your day much. You sure in the red sweater. You will wonder what it's like to actually have to wear high heels all the time. I realize it's not your problem. Then you, the card that was in your pocket, it's a 4?
Yes.
It's a 4? Is it a black 4?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to say it was clubs?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Oh, yeah, Tommy's clapping, everybody. Now, while this is really great, but obviously it only tells trivial futures, the second thing I found, explain to you because what trivial is a little bit later, I know, meaningless almost, right? The next thing I have here is this beauty right here. I found this on a very dangerous deep-sea diving expedition. Now, granted, my wife, who loves me so much, forbade me to take this on or to go on any dangerous expeditions. But I found this, I heard about this, I heard it was in a ship that sunk sometimes in the late 1800s, and I decided I wanted it. When I brought it home, I had no idea what it did. Honestly, I have no idea at first what it did until I put it on to show it off. And my wife asked me where I found it. And I said, I bought it at Pier 1. Okay, I got it off a pier. All right, I went on a dangerous deep-sea diving expedition. I found out it was a lie detector. The worst thing to bring into your house if you're married. The worst thing. So, there also has another property to this box. It has the ability to materialize your thoughts. The lie detector just calibrates your brain to connect with the box. Can I have a volunteer? Someone wants to come here? Yeah, I bet. You in the NYC, Brooklyn? What's your name? Galil? Give it up for Galil. Galil, you can sit right here. Galil, I'm just going to put this on your head real quick. It should be no problem. Okay, we'll kind of, there we go. Now this is that your parent over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is relatively safe. You'll have a little hair loss, but you're young. It's not going to be too much of a problem. All right. And that is Alil. Okay, what's up? Sorry, your name one more time?
Galil.
Galil, not Alil. Galil, I'm going to ask you, what we'll do is start off with a very, very simple, truthful question. What is your age?
8.
8. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Is your name Galil?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Do you always listen to your parents?
Yes.
Alright. You did. Think you're gonna catch this thing out? Not gonna happen. Do you brush your teeth every night?
Yes.
Alright. Hey, listen, I forget sometimes too. There's nothing to be ashamed of around here. Okay. Let's see another one. Galil, do you have a girlfriend? Galil, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
No. Did you have a girlfriend? No? Well, I guess the box doesn't care anymore. Alright, Galil. Now what I have here, I think it's somewhat calibrated or has lost interest. I'm not sure which one. But what I have here is, in some of you, raise your hand if earlier on today, a very attractive woman came over to you, it's my wife, and asked you to fill out something that would fit in a box. It's about the size of a bread box, right? I wasn't sure if anyone knew what a bread box was anymore, but it's about this size. Did you write anything down on some paper? No? Okay. Well, we'll see some of the examples of what...
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did? Maybe the box is complete. Did you?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, oh, the box has come back. It's like my assistant has come back to me. So, we have some examples here. Let's see, we have a baseball. Does someone here write baseball? Someone wrote baseball? Good, good, okay.
Yeah, you wrote
No one. We also have, what other options do we have? And there is a stuffed animal. Anyone here write stuffed animal? You write stuffed animal. Okay. One of those. Now, this one, I'm going to have you decide. I'm going to have you choose what we're going to do, okay? I want you, Galil, to reach right in, looking cool as a cucumber as you are. Grab just one. Perfect, you got that? We'll put these back here. Galil, now can you read what's on that? You know what that word is? Okay, let me help you. You know what? I might need an adult to help me out with this one. Oh, sorry, guys. Marionette. Marionette. It's technically a French word, I think, so you can't really fault me on that. Marionette. Do you know what a marionette is?
No.
Okay. It's like a stick, strings. Oh, Pinocchio. Do you know Pinocchio? When he has the strings. At that time, he's a marionette. Please do not think of Pinocchio. I have no clue how much it costs for the rights to Pinocchio, okay? And I ain't finding out today, all right? So I just want you to think of a marionette, okay? I want you to look very deeply, concentrate. Yeah. Galil, you're thinking of a marionette?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. Everyone give up for Galil and his excitement. Thank you very much, man.
Wow.
Worked out pretty good. I'm actually happy about that one. Thank you, Galil, very much.
Thank you.
Now that brings me to the last device that I have.
That's pretty cool.
Granted, you can see gears and pipes and everything. Well, I don't know how any of these devices work. I have an idea that it's some sort of scientific thing that we've just lost the idea of. This is what confuses me the most. This, this about a month ago, I had a tragedy in the family. And I thought this was going to be way funnier and way easier to do. I was stupid. But I was at a thrift store trying to decompress. I find a lot of stuff. And I found this. This seems ridiculous. Just like an antique card box. You know, cards fit in here. Has anyone here ever had someone who was like a father figure, mother, someone who's maybe not related to you. Has anyone ever had that kind of person? You, sir? Do you mind telling me a little bit about him if you don't
Oh, I
want
have no problem.
Yeah.
Older neighbor who
Older neighbor?
was an artist who I just hung out. I hung out in high school watching soap operas, enjoying
Oh, really?
in the middle of the day.
What soap opera? Days of Our Lives? Ah, yes! It was Days of Our Lives, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a great one. My mom used to watch that. Well, for me, it was my father-in-law, John and Coney. We had very much mutual respect for each other, but most of all, we were men of mischief. He would always play pranks, and that's why this thing is so important. When I bought this, I just needed to buy something to, do something. But then I found that every time I try to put this together, this clasp does not close unless one card is turned backwards in the deck. Like just a needle at me, like that funny mischief type thing. And so I wanted this to close. And I turned one card backwards. You and I seem to have a real, something similar, right? If you could just think, maybe don't think of something that's like apparent, but what card do you think that would be turned upside down in this deck?
Should I say it?
Say it out loud, yeah.
King of Spades.
The King of Spades?
Yeah.
So we see we have all the cards regular, except let's see if I can, there should be one that's turned. If I could find it, this is, oh, here we are. So you merely saw the King of Spades? Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I want to know what this card is too. It's always to see if I got you. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you, John. This is the King of Spades. Thank you. Everyone, have a great, great day. Try not to